Hi my dears. Assalamu alaikum. How are you dears? All are fine? Okay. Today we are going to discuss our new poem, that is On Killing a Tree. What is the name of our poem? On Killing a Tree. Okay, On Killing a Tree by Gir Patel. G-I-E-V-E, Gir, G-I-E-V-E, Gir Patel. Then Gir Patel. Okay, then we know that how we can treat a tree. Then we have so many ways. Sometimes we are cutting trees for our own interest. That means for changing for our house, for our personal things. We are cutting trees. And another thing, sometimes it may cause some any drainage problems. That's why we are cutting trees. Okay, surely. Then there are taking several years for getting a full fit tree. Okay, then it's not a simple process. It took too much time. Okay, even the case of tree, and then just think about as a part of a tree. Surely it will take a lot of time before getting a tree. Okay, then here it's a simple poem but great significance when we relating this theme to our to nowadays. Okay, to our contemporary affairs. Okay, you must have observed the people cutting down trees. But can they kill a tree? Have you think that can you kill a tree? No. Then it is easy to do so? No. Then let's read the poem and find the poem says about killing a tree. All of you listen. When we cut a tree, it's very easy to cut a tree. Okay, then if you cut a tree, surely we can see that after 1 week, surely we can see some sprouts from the ground. That means from the root. Root is alive, right? We can't kill a tree. For what we want to do, kill a tree, surely we want to uproot. Then only we can kill a tree. Otherwise, we can expect the sprouts for making a tree. Understood? Then here the poet said that it's very easy to cut a tree, but it take time, long years for get a tree like that. Okay, then all of you listen dears. It's a simple poem. All of you listen. It takes much time to kill a tree. Not a simple jab of the knife will do it. It has grown slowly, consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crest, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide, sprouting leaves. So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bud will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature boughs, which if unchecked will expand again the former size. No, the root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. It is to be roped tight and pulled out, snapped out, or pulled out entirely out from the earth cave, and the strength of the tree exposed. The source white and wet, the most sensitive hidden for years inside the earth. And then the matter of scorching and choking in sun and air, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. Okay, then I think you get some idea about this poem. All of you listen dears. On killing a tree. It takes much time to kill a tree. Not a simple jab of the knife, a simple stab of the knife, the simple sudden rough blow. We can't kill a tree with a simple stab of a knife. Will do it. It has grown, slowly consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon the crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide, sprouting leaves. All of you listen here again. All of you listen. Then will do it. Then here will do it. That means no one can stab a tree, kill a tree with a stab. Okay, slowly consuming the earth, rising out of it. It has grown slowly. Then how it's saying like that? How the poet says that we can't kill a tree by a stab, by a joke. Then here by a jab. Then here the poet justifies this point. How? Because the reason is we are slowly consuming. It is slowly consuming the earth. It is slowly consuming the earth. Here the tree eat up the earth. Consuming means eat up. Eat up the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon the crust. How it is like that? നമുക്ക് ഒരൊറ്റ വെട്ടുകൊണ്ട് ഒരൊറ്റ വീശൽ കൊണ്ട് നമുക്കൊരു ട്രീയെ ഒരിക്കലും കൊല്ലാൻ സാധിക്കൂല. ഓക്കെ, കില്ല് ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിക്കൂല. അതിന് കാരണം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് അത് വളർന്നു വന്നത് അങ്ങനെയാണ്. എങ്ങനെയാ? slowly consuming. Slowly it is eaten up the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon the crust. That means hard outer of the layer. എർത്തിന്റെ മുകളിൽ നിന്ന് എന്താ നന്നായിട്ട് ഫീഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് അബ്സോർബിങ് ഇയേഴ്സ് ഓഫ് സൺലൈറ്റ് എന്താ വർഷങ്ങളോളമുള്ള സൺലൈറ്റിനെ അബ്സോർബ് ചെയ്ത് എയർ വാട്ടർ ആൻഡ് ഔട്ട് ഓഫ് ഇറ്റ്സ് ലെപ്രസ് ഹൈഡ് sprouting leaves. That's why leprous hide in the leprous hide here the meaning discolored bark, discolored bark. അതിൻ്റെ പുറന്തലിൽ നിന്ന് അത്രയും ശക്തമായിട്ട് ഒരു സ്പ്രൗട്ട് വരണം എന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഇത്രയും കാലം എന്താണ് എയർ വാട്ടർ സൺലൈറ്റ് ആൻഡ് എവറിഥിങ് ആൻഡ് ഫീഡിങ് ആൻഡ് എവറിഥിങ് കൺസ്യൂമിങ് then only he can make it can stand like a tree. Understood? Then here sprouting leaves le barkiloodeyanalla sprouting leaves vara alle aanu appo then the poet said that we can't kill a tree with a simple jab. Understand? Because it is take a long time for the growing up of a tree. It is consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon the crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide, sprouting leaves. Okay, so hack and chop. Okay, I think you understood the first stanza, right? First para. Right. Then next. So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bark will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature boughs, which if unchecked will expand again to former size. Okay, if you cut a tree, surely if you are unchecked, we can see some sprouts. Former size like a tirichettum tree. Okay, then going to explain. So hack and chop. Hack means cut by blows, and chop means hack to pieces. But this alone won't do it. Not much pain will do it. Okay, it's not much. If you cut, it's not much pain to it. So, and bleeding bark will heal. Okay, നിങ്ങൾ cut ചെയ്ത ഭാഗത്തുള്ള surely we can see that a color change, right? Okay, that is the bleeding bark of a tree. The bleeding bark of tree can heal soon. Understood? ആ ബ്ലീഡിംഗ് ബാർക്ക് പെട്ടെന്ന് തന്നെ എന്താവും ഹീൽ ആവും സുഖപ്പെടും. ഓക്കെ, ആൻഡ് ഫ്രം ദ ക്ലോസ് ടു ദ ഗ്രൗണ്ട് വിൽ റേസ് കേൾഡ് ഗ്രീൻ ട്വിഗ്സ്. എന്താ ബെൻഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് എന്ത് വരും? ഈ ഗ്രൗണ്ടിൻ്റെ അടുത്തുള്ള ആ കട്ട് ചെയ്ത ഭാഗത്ത് നിന്ന് എന്തായാലും എന്ത് വരും? ന്യൂ കേൾഡ് മീൻസ് ബെൻഡ്. ഗ്രീൻ ട്വിഗ്സ് പെട്ടെന്ന് വരും. ഓക്കെ, then miniature boughs. Miniature means a tiny, a small. Miniature means mini. That is small branches which if unchecked will expand again to former size. എന്താണ്? Here, if you unchecked, surely we can spread, which we can see, what we can see again to former size. If we unchecked, which is unchecked will expand, spread ചെയ്യും again to former, പഴയതുപോലെ തന്നെ അത് പിന്നെയും ഉണ്ടായി വരും. Understood, my dears? മനസ്സിലാവുന്നുണ്ടോ? Okay, read again. So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. നിങ്ങളോട് കട്ട് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് മാത്രം ഒന്നും ഒരിക്കലും സംഭവിക്കില്ല. Alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bar will, അത് അത്രയും ഒരു വേദന ആ ട്രീക്ക് ഉണ്ടാക്കൂല. Because its root is there. Understood? Bleeding bark എന്താവും? പെട്ടെന്ന് ഹീലാവും, പെട്ടെന്ന് സുഖപ്പെടും. ആൻഡ് ഫ്രം ദ ക്ലോസ് ടു ദ ഗ്രൗണ്ട്, ഗ്രൗണ്ടിന്റെ ക്ലോസ് നിൽക്കുന്ന ഭാഗത്ത് നിന്ന് എന്തായാലും ഇറ്റ് വിൽ സ്പ്രൗട്ട് curled green twigs and miniature boughs and small branches will, if we unchecked, will expand again to former size, and it will spread and expand again to former size. Okay, no, the root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. It's to be roped, tied and pulled out, snapped out or pulled out entirely out from the earth cave, and the strength of the tree exposed, the source white and wet, the most sensitive hidden for years inside the earth. Then what's happened next? No, the root is to be pulled out. Okay, എന്ത് ചെയ്യാൻ പാടില്ല? Root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. Anchoring means supporting earth. ഭൂമിയെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്ത് നിൽക്കുന്ന ആ റൂട്ടിനെ നിങ്ങൾ അപ്രൂട്ട് ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ, പുറത്തേക്ക് വലിച്ചിടുകയാണെങ്കിൽ എന്ത് സംഭവിക്കും? ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് ടു ബി റോപ്ഡ്. വിച്ച് ആർ ദ തിങ്സ് യു വാണ്ട് ടു ഡു? യു വാണ്ട് ടു റോപ്പ്, കെട്ടി വലിച്ച് ടൈ ചെയ്തിട്ട് വേണം പിടിച്ച് വലിച്ച് പുറത്തേക്ക് ഇടാൻ. സ്നാപ്ഡ് ഔട്ട്, സ്നാപ്ഡ് മീൻസ് പുൾഡ് ഔട്ട് വിത്ത് ജേർക്ക്. നമ്മൾ അതിനെ പിടിച്ച് തിരിച്ച് എന്താണ് അതിനെ റൂട്ടോടെ പൊക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ എന്ത് പറ്റും? ഓർ പുൾഡ് ഔട്ട് entirely out from the earth cave. If we took out, uprooted that tree from that cave of the earth cave, caveൽ നിന്ന് നമ്മൾ അതിനെ uproot ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ, and the strength of the tree exposed, then we can understood the strength of the tree, the source. Then what is that? അത് പൊക്കി എടുത്ത് പുറത്ത് വെക്കുമ്പോഴേ നമുക്കൊരു ട്രീയുടെ സ്ട്രെങ്ത് മനസ്സിലാവുള്ളൂ. Okay, and the strength of the tree exposed, the source white and wet. We know that its root white and wet, and the most sensitive hidden for years inside the earth, because it is more sensitive and hidden for years inside the earth. Hidden, I told you that it took several years. It is hidden under the earth. Understood? We can't uproot it root easily, because we want to tie and roped, and if we uprooted from there, surely we understood the strength of our tree. Understood? Strength of our tree. It is sensitive, more sensitive part. It is white and wet. Okay, then the matter of scorching and choking, the sun and air, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. How we can say that it is done? Then the matter of scorching and choking. The matter of scorching and choking. What is the meaning of scorching and choking? The drying up of the tree after being uprooted. Okay, we are uprooted one tree. Okay, then which are the things we want to do for its for the browning of that tree? All of you listen. Then the matter of scorching and choking. We are drying of the tree after being uprooted. uproot ചെയ്ത ട്രീനെ നമ്മൾ എങ്ങനെയാണ് എന്ത് ചെയ്യുക? ഡ്രൈയിങ് അപ്പ് ചെയ്യുക. That's because of the sun and air. With the help of the sun and air, the browning, we can browning or hardening the tree, that tree root, twisting, withering, and then it is done. Okay, then the matter of scorching and choking. What is mean by? I told you that. Then if we uprooted, നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്തു? like kill ചെയ്തു. Look at yours. Then the matter of scorching and choking the sun and air, browning and hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. Okay, how we can say that we killed a tree? നമുക്ക് എങ്ങനെയാണോ നമ്മളൊരു ട്രീയെ kill ചെയ്തു എന്ന് എങ്ങനെ പറയാൻ പറ്റുക? Okay, after uprooting that tree with the help of air and the sunlight, browning and hardening, twisting and withering, then only we can, the matter of scorching and choking. I told you that the drying up of the tree after being uprooted with the help of sun and air, we can uproot and we can browning. അതിനെ നമുക്ക് എന്താക്കാം? ഹാർഡനിങ് ആക്കാം. അതിന് നമ്മൾ കിൽ ചെയ്തു, അതിനെ uproot ചെയ്തു, അത് ഉണങ്ങിയാൽ മാത്രമേ നമ്മൾ ട്രീയെ കൊന്നു എന്ന്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ how we done. Okay, we done that. This on killing a tree, we can say only then we can say that is we killed a tree. Understood? Okay, then it's very difficult process. You know that we don't do that because it takes our years for becoming a tree like this. Okay, then all of you read again. It takes much time to kill a tree. Not a simple jab of the knife will do it. It has grown slowly, consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crest, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide sprouting leaves. So head can show, but this alone won't do it. No, not so much pain will do it. The bleeding part will heal, and from close to the ground will arise curled green twigs, miniature balls which, if unchecked, will expand again to former size. No, the root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. It is to be robbed, tied, and pulled out, snapped out, or pulled out entirely out from the earth cave, and the earth and the strength of the tree exposed, the source white and wet, the most sensitive hidden for years inside the earth. Then the matter of this scorching and choking in sun and air, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. Understood? It is very difficult to kill a tree because we want to use these. It's not give you not for your information. ഇതൊക്കെ ചെയ്ത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു ട്രീയെ കൊല്ലാം, kill ചെയ്യാം എന്നല്ല പറയുന്നത്. Okay, because it's a painful experience, painful thing when we think about. Okay, then it is not easy. It is not easy to kill a tree. Just wounding it with a knife will not harm the tree. Okay, നമ്മൾ knife വെച്ചിട്ട് അതിനെ wound ചെയ്താൽ നമുക്ക് ഒരിക്കലും ഒരു ട്രീ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാൻ കഴിയില്ല. We can't kill a tree. It is because the tree is very strong. It has the growth big. It has grown big and stout over many years, and it has fed on the soil. It has sucked in air and sunlight to grow up. It put for new leaves. You might try to kill it with the axe. Its bark will be badly wounded. Okay, if we start to cut the tree with an axe, surely it is badly wounded, its bark. Even if you have cut it down, it will put forth new things, put forward. എന്താണ് നമ്മൾ കട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടാലും അതെന്ത് കൊണ്ടുവരും? New twigs. After some time, the twigs will grow thick branches and limbs again. The chopping and dragging will not kill the tree either. So, to kill a tree, you have to uproot it completely. You can do it by tying ropes and pulling it out with a violent jerk. Okay, we know that. Okay, and once the root is out, the tree loses all its strength. Okay, but even then it is not dead. It will be dead if it dries up. Okay, അത് ഉണങ്ങിയാൽ മാത്രമേ അതിനെ നമ്മൾ കൊന്നു എന്ന് പറയാൻ കഴിയുള്ളൂ. It is unable to sprout again then it is unable to sprout again then. Understood, dears? Okay, then we want to discuss the questions from our chapter. Okay, all of you listen. Can a simple jab of a knife kill a tree? No, right? Okay, then why? Okay, why it is? Right on, speed up. Simply stabbing a tree with a knife. Speed up. Simply stabbing, double B, stabbing a tree with a knife will not kill it. That tree is very strong. The tree is very strong. It has fed upon the crust of the earth. It was fed upon the crust of the earth. Comma, sunlight, comma, air and water over the years. And water over the years. Okay, then its strong roots beneath the earth serve to make it even stronger. Serve to make it even stronger. Okay, dears. Then we are going to our second question. How has the tree grown? How has the tree grown to its full size? List the words suggestive for its life and activity. Okay, just listen. The tree has grown to its full size by using soil and the medium of growth, utilizing the sunlight, air and water. Okay, then it synthesizes its food. Then slowly over the years, it has grown to its maximum size. Okay, then sprouting leaves and branches from its discolored bark, consuming rice in feeding and absorbing sprouting are the words used in the poem suggestive for trees in its life activity. Okay, which are the words suggestive for this line its activity? Then all of you listen. I told you that it is sprouting leaves, then and branches from its discolored bark, consuming, rising, all of you underline, consuming, rising, feeding, absorbing and sprouting. Okay, absorbing and sprouting. Okay, then I think you can write your down. Okay, it's simple. And what is the meaning of bleeding bark and what makes it bleed? Okay, I think better to write now, speed up. What is the meaning of bleeding bark and what makes it bleed? Okay, the bark of the tree, of you speed up, the bark, B-A-R-K, bark of the tree which has been cut and chopped, which has been cut and chopped. Okay, which has been cut and chopped. Which has been cut and chopped and exudes, E-X-U-D-S, the fluids. Exude, E-X-U-D-S, exudes the fluid, F-L-U-I-D, fluids, fluid. That means sap, sap leak. I think you can study in your biology, right? Sap, sapling, sap. Okay, sap from its cut surface. From its cut surface. Okay, this is referred to as, all of you listen dears, this is referred to as bleeding bark. Okay, single inverted comma, bleeding bark, full stop. Its hacking and chopping make it bleed. Its hacking and chopping one bleed. Okay, bleed shape. Its hacking and chopping makes it bleed. Then dears, question number 4. The poet says no in the beginning of the third stanza. What does the mean by this? Okay, then by no means then simple jab it's not hilarious. Okay, the poet says no in the beginning of the third stanza. The poet has used the word to suggest that no amount of hacking and chopping is going to kill or destroy a tree. Okay, no amount of hacking and chopping is going to kill or destroy a tree. Okay, and in order to kill the tree, it has to be uprooted. It has to be uprooted. Okay, uprooted. Then only we can say, we kill a tree. Okay, dears. Then going to discuss our fifth question. What is the meaning of anchoring earth and earthquake? Okay, it's better to write. Okay, let me start right. Anchoring earth in the poem refers to the ground. Speed up. Anchoring earth in the poem refers to the ground, comma, the soil, comma, which holds the root of the tree, which holds, H-O-L-D-S, holds the roots of the tree and makes it fixed, and makes it fixed and standing firmly above the ground. And standing firmly above the ground. And standing firmly above the ground. Then in inverted comma, single inverted comma, next paragraph. Earth cave refers to the place under the ground. Earth cave refers to the place under the ground. Under the ground, from where the tree sprouts. From where the tree sprouts and where the roots spread. And where the roots spread. Full stop. The earth here serves the root like a hiding cave. The earth in single inverted comma. Earth in single inverted comma. The earth here serves the root like a hiding cave. Okay dears, going to discuss next question. What does he mean by the strength of the tree exposed? The strength of the tree exposed. What is that? When the root has been pulled out, the strength of the tree is gone and the tree is deprived of its strength and is lies uprooted and without security and support. Okay. Then what is the strength of the tree exposed? That means, all of you listen. What is the answer? When the root has been pulled out, strength of the tree is gone. Okay, then the tree is deprived or relieved from its strength and it is lies uprooted and protected from the earth. Okay, then last question. What finally kills a tree? Okay, all of you write. What finally kills a tree? Which are the questions we discussed today? Want to write in your notebook today itself. Okay, all of you. Okay, 7th one. What finally kills the tree? Once the tree has been uprooted, comma, it is unable to withdraw and utilize. It is unable to withdraw and utilize the nutrients which are essential for its growth. Full stop. Gradually it withers and dries. Gradually it withers. W-I-T-H-E-R-S. Withers and dries up with the action of heat and wind. Dries up with the action of heat and wind. Full stop. Finally the trunk becomes hard and twisted. Hard, H-E-R-D, hard and twisted, T-W-I-S-T-E-D, twisted, killing away the tree. Twisted, killing away the tree. Okay, then we discussed our poem on killing a tree and we discussed its question answers. Then surely want to study everything today itself. Then read the poem well. Then if you have any doubt, you can call me or WhatsApp me. Then don't forget to study. Okay, read the chapter well and study. Okay, my dears. Then inshallah we want to conduct one test paper of this chapter. I will give you the date. Okay, then study well, dears. Don't think your 9th standard is as even no need to study. I want to study more in our 10th standard, then start studying till some 10th standard like that. Study well. Okay, thank you.